And welcome everyone to Tri-Central High School for tonight's broadcast between the Sheridan Blackhawks traveling on the road to take on the Tri-Central Trojans, and the Trojans, an undefeated Trojans at, I may say, and a pretty doggone good football team here at Tri-Central under the tutelage of Coach George Gilbert. Shan Sheridan and Steve Martinez joining you with you on this beautiful sunny evening as we're going and approaching into the evening, coming up on 7 o'clock. And Steve, we should have a pretty good matchup. These two teams have, well, they've been pretty exciting to watch over the years.
Well, they certainly have. We remember from years ago when we were first doing radio 15 years ago, 10 years ago, before Coach Gilbert came to Tri-Central, and they had some pretty tough, pretty lean years. It was tough to find a win or get a win, but he's in his 7th year here, as he said, and got a state championship win in, I believe it was 2013, and just done something very impressive. And as you said, on this season so far, they are 5-0, undefeated on the season. And we were talking off the air, you know, are they getting themselves ready for another run to deep into tourney? So we'll definitely wait and see that. But I tell you what, don't count on our Sheridan Blackhawks. Coach Wright, been there 50 years. He's forgot about more football than most people will ever know. And I guarantee you he'll have some fight in his team.
Well, we were talking with both the coaches prior to setting up here in the broadcast booth tonight. We had an opportunity to talk to both Coach George Gilbert and Bud Wright of the Sheridan Blackhawks, and having the opportunity to take a look at some of the Sheridan warm-ups right now as the Blackhawks out on the football field. And unfortunately, we're going to catch some of the window here tonight. Just now noticing that, but that maybe is something that we'll have to deal with. We're not going to get to the end zone shot, so we're going to have to take a look at that. Anyway, the Blackhawks coming in here at 2-3 on the middle of the season, and the Sheridan Blackhawks under the guidance of Coach Bud Wright. Very young football team, but Coach Bud Wright was telling us that he expects a good dosage of run from Tri-Central as they like to run the ball. They've been running the ball over 400 yards throughout the season. They're 5-0, and they've gotten most of, all of those victories over based upon that rush game. They've only passed the ball 25 times here in 5 games, so they're only passing the ball on the average of about 5 times per game, Tri-Central. And Coach Bud Wright said that for Sheridan to have success tonight, they're going to have to slow down the run game of Tri-Central.
Well, I think you're exactly right. And there is some kinks in the armor, we'll say, of Tri-Central. Carroll Cougars almost beat them. They lost by only 1 point, 21-20 to Carroll back on September 4th. And Monroe Central only gave up 14 points to them. Problem is the defense of Tri-Central gave up no points to Monroe Central. And open the season, LaPel against Tri-Central only lost by 13. So if you can put some points on the board, you've got a chance to beat them. Don't think you're going to hold them down. You've got to kind of run with them like a track meet and see if you can keep up with them. But our Sheridan Blackhawks, you know, as you said, coming in at 2-3 in the season, some really tough losses in there. But there's some very good teams, as you said, a young team. But Coach Wright doesn't want excuses. I'm a young team where I'm hurt. I don't care. He said I want everybody out there fighting and going for a win. So don't think they're going to roll over and die by any means.
We're talking about Tri-Central tonight. Coach George Gilbert mentioned that he understands that he's playing against a legend, and you can never count a Bud Wright team out simply because they're young or inexperienced. Bud Wright you can almost count for another 20 or 25% of the equation with that coaching staff over at Sheridan and how they can handle situations. And certainly Coach Gilbert very confident tonight, but not overconfident. He believes that this could be a game. He's hoping that it will be a game that they'll be able to take care of, but certainly would not be surprised that this would end up being a close game. Sheridan looking for a victory, coming in at 2-0 in conference play. Of course, Tri-Central undefeated in conference play. Both teams in separate divisions here in the Hoosier Heartland Conference. We're going to take a timeout, bring up some of our sponsors, and let them share a few of the great things going on in Sheridan, and then we'll come back and talk more Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
At Sherwin Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions. Sheridan.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 days, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal Housing Lend member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
All season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Enjoy Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Newell's Gas continues and into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking. Farmers Bank, equal housing lender for FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School, home of the Trojans, as we get ready for the national anthem here in just a moment, as we get things set up, as we've had to reposition some of our camera angles tonight and get some things readjusted. We'll get that done. The Tri-Central Trojan Band going to be coming out on the field leading us tonight in the national anthem. Both teams are about ready to come back out here to the football field, and we will listen to the Tri-Central Trojan Marching Band as they bring the national anthem. And a great job done by the Tri-Central Trojan Marching Band as they present the national anthem here this evening. We'll take another timeout, come back, and bring you the kickoff of tonight's ball game. The Tri-Central Trojans hosting the Sheridan Blackhawks here on Shine99TV.com.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience mobile banking from the Farmers Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition to provide state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central High School as you're getting a nice shot of the Tri-Central Trojans here on the sideline as we're preparing for another exciting contest here this evening. And there comes the Sheridan Blackhawks over on the far side of the football field as they will be out of the sun. Of course, the sun's coming down now a little bit, so that's going to help matters out considerably as the Sheridan Blackhawks and the Tri-Central Trojans getting ready to kick things off here on this beautiful Friday evening. And boy, I tell you, if you're a little lopsided tonight, just bear with us, folks. We'll try to not make you so seasick. If you're epileptic, we're going to give you a warning right now. Just hang on and hang on for dear life. Coach George Gilbert out on the football field in his 7th year coaching at Tri-Central, and of course bringing home that state championship over in 2013. And what a tremendous job he has been able to do here at Tri-Central. Tri-Central at one time kind of a forever. I mean, they really had some rough years here at Tri-Central as the Trojans now certainly changing things around, changing the culture here under Coach George Gilbert. The Sheridan Blackhawks, of course, you don't have to, the tape on them. They have won 9 state championships. Coach Larry Bud Wright, the winningest coach in Indiana state history. So the Trojans have won the toss tonight, and they have deferred, and Sheridan will receive the football to get the things going here tonight. Blackhawks will be in traveling white, and the Trojans will be in their home royal blue. On tonight's broadcast, it's Steve Martinez, Shan Sheridan joining you, and we hope to bring you a good, clean football game and hopefully worked out all of the bugs here on this, again, beautiful. And finally, the sun has gone underneath the trees, so we're glad about that, without a doubt.
Well, hopefully we got our technical issues taken care of. We got the sun issue taken care of, and hopefully everything is good to go.
Well, we're doing a little bit of everything here this evening as we're running cameras and trying to keep stats for you this evening as well, as you get a good look at Coach George Gilbert over here on the sideline, winning the state championship in 2013, and a coach that came from Clinton Central and played Tri-Central many a night and beat them almost every time, except in one sectional round, was not able to beat the Trojans while he was one of the Bulldogs. So back deep will be Gunnar Williams. And let's see, we're going to have to check out number 45. That is number 45, that is Jesse Kolb.
Number 45,
Jesse Cobb, and we've got number 16, Gunnar Williams back there deep for the Sheridan Blackhawks. And number 15 will be kicking off. That'll be Brandon Groves for the Tri-Central Trojans. And we're going to get this thing underway. As the Trojans, that's Groves. It's a low kick, and it's going to bounce around the 20. And nobody, well, they are going to get it picked up over on the far side. That's Gunnar Williams, and he's going to get it back around the 25-yard line. And that is where the Sheridan Blackhawks will take the ball.
The good thing about that, Shan, is Gunnar had the sense to, they sometimes get confused between a punt and a kickoff, or I'll just let it go and let it wobble around. That is a live ball on a kickoff. The first team that jumps on it gets it. So Gunnar had the sense to grab it, pick it up, and get a few yards out of it. So good move there for our Blackhawks.
Blackhawks will have the football to get things started. And that is I believe that is Chesney. He's going to hand the ball off right up the middle, right between tackles. And that is, I believe, Callahan on the carry. Let's check and see.
Yep, bottom of the pile is Callahan for the first carry.
Joe Callahan for the first carry of the ball game. They're going to give him 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard carry. Chesney, back at quarterback, has been injured from earlier in the year. He'll send Harwood in motion, and Chesney going to hand the ball to Callahan again. And Callahan going over left tackle, and will pick up a couple, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down, and this is exactly what Sheridan did not want to get into.
No, if we cannot get into 3rd and long, because right now our passing game is not where it needs to be at, and that makes it tough for us to get those 3rd and longs.
So the Blackhawks facing 3rd and long now. Chesney in the shotgun formation sends Hardwood in motion. And they're going to hand the ball on a little counter tray coming back this way. But the Trojans there to stop it. Nobody was fooled there. Number 25 on the tackle, that's Dylan Smith. Also number 15, that's Brendan Groves on the tackle. And it will be Sheridan forced to punt now. So 3 and out for the Blackhawks. And it'll be Chesney. Oh, that's 24, Kenny Burnell back to punt. So we'll see back deep for the Tri-Central Trojans, number 22. That's Cowan Mulder. And the ball is muffed, and now we're going to see it just be dropping. Boy, great Sheridan bounce. And it's going to come down around the 25, 24-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, Shan, for our Blackhawks, that could not have come out any better. Muffed by the punter, got it in his hand, dropped it, picked it back up, since did not panic, punted it, hits about the 40, I'm going to guess, maybe the 35, and gets a great Sheridan rolls maybe 10 or 15 yards and winds up on the 29. With all that happened on that play, our Blackhawks came out okay on that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. As the Trojans will get the ball for the first time here in the ball game. And they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Number 10, the quarterback, that's Colin.
Wow, he handed it off to Smith. I didn't see who that was. That may have been 78 up there for Blackhawks. Met him at the line, and it was like hitting a brick wall.
Colin Leininger is the quarterback for the Sheridan Blackhawks, for the Trojans, as they come back to the line of scrimmage. And Leininger will, now we got a timeout.
Well,
and it's going to be
issue.
An equipment issue for number 25. That is Dylan Smith.
Well, he's the one that got on that first carry. He got no yards. He was one that met up like a brick wall. And he's going to the trainer. Look, he's bleeding on his elbow. They're taping up his elbow, so that's what it is. So,
Zach Reed made the tackle, and here they're going to hand the ball. No, Leininger is going to keep the ball. So, Colton Leininger, and Colton Leininger is going to pick up. The
12 yards on the carry.
They're going to pick up 12 yards. It's going to be 1st down for the Tri-Central Trojans.
First carry for Leininger.
So,
first down for either team.
Zach Reed on the tackle, as the Trojans will come back up to the line of scrimmage. The Trojans, Leininger underneath center, split backfield, and they're going to Leininger's going to keep it again, and he wanted to give it up, but Colton Leininger keeps the football and is going to run for another good 3 or 4. They're going to give him a 5 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
That's good yardage on the play that could have been broken. As Leininger, as you said, wanted to hand it off, but still picked up 5. So for the Trojans, they got to be happy with that outcome.
Well, the Trojans in royal blue coming up to the line of scrimmage. No score, 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Here is Leininger underneath center. Going to go quick pitch far side. And boy, that's some good yardage past the 40, down around the 45-yard line into Sheridan territory.
Number 34, Jacob Chesney in the ball carrier.
Dylan Smith, the ball carrier, but Jacob Chesney, the tackler. And if Jacob Chesney doesn't catch him, that's a touchdown.
Another first down for the Trojans, their second of the quarter.
As the clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Trojans on their first possession of the ball game. Leininger underneath center. He's got a little option near side. Sheridan's got it read pretty well, but nice job getting away by one. Smith continues to run. Got a flag on the play. I'm not too sure if there was not motion out there. We'll have to check and see.
The flag came kind of late after the play started. I'm going to guess there's a hold or a block in the back somewhere.
And it is a block in the back. So good call there.
Well, let's help our Blackhawks. We'll take that. Take what we can.
Yeah, because the Blackhawks have really failed. Well, they've been able to stop the between the tackle stuff, but it's just that little option, especially with the quarterback keeper, that they've not been able to stop so far.
So far, anything going outside, they have not stopped. As they've had their way with our defense swinging it wide.
So the ball's going to be pushed back. Let's see, they're going to put it back around the 44. Well, about the 43. Be first down and 20 at the Sheridan. Well, let's see, they're going to mark it at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line of Tri-Central. So Tri-Central back in their own territory. And Leininger underneath center. And sends a man in motion, number 34, that's Colbert, and they're going to pitch it near side to Smith. And he cuts back, and he's got good running room. He's at the 35, he's at the 30, and down to the 26-yard line is Smith. Oh, nice job there by Smith running the football. And we got a timeout by Coach Larry Bud Wright. He's not happy about that. And we'll take a timeout as well as they decide to discuss this. So we'll take a quick timeout. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, and like us on Facebook.
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central, home of the Trojans. The Trojans are undefeated here on this halfway through the season at 5-0, trying to make it 6-0 tonight against the Blackhawks. And Leininger underneath center. And we got another.
Now we got a false start.
Another flag on the play. It's going to back up, I believe, the Trojans. So the Trojans have been their own worst enemy here tonight.
So far, it hasn't hurt them too bad, as they had first and 20, and that was the big 26-yard carry by Dylan Smith to get the first down. So far now they're on their second penalty. They've had two penalties for 15 yards, and now it'll be first and 15.
Well, you see where the ball is. There's the huddle. They're going to break it, and Trojans will come to the line of scrimmage. Leininger underneath center. Got a single back, and he's going to hand it to that single back right up the middle, right off tackle, and he's getting nowhere.
That was
he may pick
Smith.
up a couple of yards. Smith will pick up a couple, and it'll be second down.
And that's just as you mentioned a few minutes ago, Shan. When they try to run in between the tackles, we've done a decent job of that, only giving up maybe a yard or two. But it's that outside stuff that's killing us so far that we need to figure it out.
And look for the pitch here. Look for the quick pitch. Look for the option, quarterback option. It's second and long. They certainly want to get within that third and doable. It's second here and about 13. The ball at the 30-yard line of Sheridan. Leininger. And he is going to little counter play, and great job in the ball on the ground. That and I'm not too sure who ends up with it. The ball comes loose. Number 3, the ball carrier, that is Colbert. And I believe, it's Colbert gets the ball back, but boy, that is. So the Trojans will retain possession.
But I still think he got some positive yards out of that because now it's back to just 3rd and 10. So I think he at least got 1 or 2 yards out of it.
So 3rd and long. This is 4-down territory without a doubt. It'd be 4-down territory even if it was at their own 30. So with Coach George Gilbert, as the Trojans now split backfield. Underneath center is Leininger. And Leininger is going to call a timeout. Well, we'll let them talk about it. We'll take a quick timeout. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
You need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central High School here in Sharpsville, Indiana, as the Trojans facing a 3rd and 10 at the Sheridan 27-yard line. Leininger with a split backfield. Looks over the defense, and he will call for the football. He's going to pitch it near side, and boy, Smith is trying to get to the outside, and boy, there's where we have trouble. Because I'm not going to be able to get, well, I'm just going to have to play with the camera. And that's going to be short of the first down. They picked up 6, so it's going to be 4th and 4. So you know that the Trojans will go for it here. Well, the Trojans with the football. Crowd excited, wanting them to get this first down. Leininger underneath center, and he's going to option it and run it right up the middle. He's got some yardage. He's got more yardage. He's got at the 5. He's at the 3. He's a touchdown. So nice job there by Colton Leininger to get the touchdown, and the Tri-Central Trojans are on the board on a 4th and 4, Steve, and that is not what the Blackhawks were looking for.
No, definitely not. As I thought we had him in the backfield, but it looks like we tried to make maybe an arm tackle around the top, and he's kind of cat quick and can shift that body. He kind of just shifted to his right and then took off running right and got through the line, and away he went for that 21-yard scamper.
Well, number 91 is that's Nathan Hoover, and it is up and it is good, and that will be that makes it 7-0 as the Tri-Central Trojans are on the board first here at Tri-Central High School. As you can see the scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout. 7-0, Tri-Central leading the Sheridan Blackhawks at Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Number 15, number Landon Groves.
Well, welcome back as the Tri-Central Trojans leading 7-0. and getting ready to kick the ball back after the touchdown, Brendan Groves. And there he's going to approach the football. And it is another one of those kind of medium kicks. It's going to come down to Chesney on the far side. And Chesney picking up, I believe that was Chesney, picking up decent yards over on the far side.
Well, I tell you what, the second time we've had a kickoff, the last time it was around the 30, maybe the 35. This time we're going to get it around the 42 maybe. And so certainly cannot complain of where our starting position is at.
Well, first down for the Blackhawks, and let's see if the Blackhawks can do anything this time with their possession, as they struggled on their first possession. Sheridan with the football. That's Chesney in the shotgun formation, sends Hardwood in motion to the near side. And they're going to hand the ball off right up the middle in between the tackles, and a pretty decent run there.
The runner up the middle was number 34, Jacob Chesney.
And that is number 24 running the football for that's Kenny Burnell running the football for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Chesney quarterbacking here tonight.
Kenny getting his first carry of the night on the 5 yards.
Sheridan breaks huddle, and Chesney back in the shotgun formation once again. Sends a man in motion. They've been doing this all. They've been running to hit power side, and they're going to run right behind Harwood, and he's going nowhere. Good job that time by the Tri-Central defense.
Maybe a 2-yard gain, maybe 3.
In on attack over was 52, Aiden Bowman.
And it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Sheridan Blackhawks. 7-0, 4:34 to go here in the first quarter. As the Blackhawks with the ball for the second time, and we're going to have to hurry and get to the line. They're down under 5 seconds here to get this thing off. Chesney in the shotgun formation sends Hardwood, and boy, they just barely get it off, and Chesney is going back to throw. He's looking, and now he's going to run. Coming to the near side.
Got it.
Chesney is going to run for the first down. Nice job by Jacob Chesney. And Chesney is going to pick up the first down as he waggled here to the near side, roll out, looking for somebody to throw to, and decided just to keep it and run it himself.
First down for our Blackhawks tonight, as they also cross midfield for the first time.
First down of the night for the Blackhawks.
First down, yes. And first carry for Jacob Chesney.
Well, Blackhawks and the Trojans here tonight. The Trojans 5-0 here have played some pretty good football here this year. Coach George Gilbert said last week was a defining moment for this football team. Here is Chesney. He's just going to take it and run over left tackle, picks up good yardage, 6, 7, 8 yards.
He did a nice leap over somebody there and to get the 6 yards on that carry.
And Chesney is going to pick up, it's going to be second and about 4.
Best drive of the night so far for our Blackhawks. Of course, only the second one, but the best one they've done.
Ball at the 36-yard line of the Trojans. Here's Hope. We're going to have movement, I believe.
Yep.
Against, yes, it is. It's going to be a legal procedure against the Blackhawks, and that'll send them back 5 yards.
Boy, and you always talk about those being shooting yourself in the foot, and that is not what we did. We had a good drive going.
Well, the Blackhawks coming in at 2-3, 2-0 in the conference. Had some tough losses on the road and taken one on the chin against North White. North White, a very good football team, who's I think playing at Clinton Prairie tonight, if I remember the schedule. Here is Sheridan breaking huddle. Chesney sends a man in motion. That's Burnell, and now Chesney's going to run off the right side, and he is met and tackled hard by 10. That is Colton Leininger doing a nice job. But Chesney does pick up pretty much,
about 2 yards on that carry.
About 2 yards. It'll be third down and about 7.
But definitely 4-down territory. So you know Coach Wright will go for it if he gets the fourth down.
Yeah, really the key here is to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. If they can get in that third and 2, 4th and 3. Those are doable downs for Sheridan. And Chesney's going to run off of left tackle this time. Still looking. Getting around the corner. May got it. And still going. And he's going to get out of bounds over on the far side, right around the 27-yard line. So another first down for the Blackhawks.
It's about a 13-yard carry for Mr. Chesney as we get another first down.
So Blackhawks will have the football in pretty good position, just 7 yards out of the red zone. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
1st and 10 Blackhawks.
7-0, Tri-Central to go. There's 2:39 to go here in the first quarter. Chesney in the shotgun formation sends Hardwood in motion. Chesney going to hand the ball off this time. I believe that is Kenny Burnell. And Kenny Burnell picking up a couple over on the far side. Maybe give him a yard.
And that was Kenny, came off the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Dylan Smith, number 25.
Dylan Smith on the tackle for the Tri-Central Trojans. 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Tri-Central leading over the Sheridan Blackhawks in a Hoosier Heartland Conference battle. Both teams undefeated in the conference. Of course, Tri-Central undefeated on the year overall. Here's Chesney calling for the football. He's going to keep it, going to run, and he's going to be stopped after about a yard gain. Maybe, I'm not too sure he even got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down.
I watched the stick move. Looks like they gave him a pretty favorable spot. We'll give him 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, they are going to give him 2 yards. 3rd and 5 after a 2-yard gain.
And we've got a timeout.
3rd and 5.
Timeout Blackhawks.
And they're going to call a timeout. Well, we'll take one as well. Blackhawks down 7-0 here to the Trojans of Tri-Central. 1:39 to go in the first quarter. It's Shine99TV.com.
At Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School as the Sheridan Blackhawks facing a very important 3rd and 5. Of course, Steve, this is four down territory without a doubt as the Blackhawks need to get on the board against a high potent offense of Tri-Central. Chesney in the shotgun formation sends Hardwood in motion. Chesney's going to go right behind him, picks up 3. We got a penalty. It looks like a holding. Flag on the play, and that's probably going to come back.
And boy, you know, Coach Wright's going to have heartburn on that one. Had the first down.
Well, let's check and see. Let's see if we can get the let's get the call. It is going to be holding against Sheridan, and that's going to back them up about 10 yards. And they're going to they certainly will take that as Blackhawks now will see this backed up.
And we talked about getting that 3rd and long, which is not one of our strong points. But as you said, we've got to get at least half of that back to make that 4th down something doable that we can get to. So if we can just cut this in half, I think it'll be a good move for us.
Well, Blackhawks down 7-0. 1:34 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Tri-Central. And well, we thought this first quarter may move a little quicker because both these teams like to run, but a lot of penalties so far tonight.
4 penalties so far in the first quarter.
Chesney, shotgun formation. We'll see if he's going to run again. That's pretty much been his motivation. He is going to come near side, and he's going to get 5. He's going to get 10. He's going to get 15, and down at about the 12, 13-yard line. Nice job there by Jacob Chesney, picking up not only a first down but some big yardage to get Sheridan down there in the red zone.
Was a misdirection. It had everybody going the other way, and he brought the ball almost like a jailbreak, and here he comes, picks up 20 yards on that carry.
Well, the thing about Jacob Chesney, he's very quick. He was injured earlier in the year, missed a game or two, and in fact missed out of that being in this quarterback position, but now back in the saddle. Hardwood in motion. Chesney going to hand the ball off, and he's going to hand it right up the middle.
Flag right at the start.
And another flag on the play, and that's going to probably negate any kind of gain. I'm sure it's going to go against the Blackhawks, and we'll see if it's offsides or if it's a legal procedure. As we'll wait and see.
Blackhawks are backing up.
Get the call from, it will be illegal shift against Sheridan. So they're going to back, oops, sorry, I'm getting a little crazy with the camera. Probably would not make it in the ESPN booth running the camera.
I bet ESPN might have their own guy to run the camera.
That could possibly be.
Well, that's the third penalty for 20 yards for our Blackhawks in the first quarter alone. 2 penalties for 15 yards for the Tri-Central Trojans.
Blackhawks.
And this might be the last play of the first quarter.
Well, after one quarter, Clinton Prairie all over Tri-County tonight, 21-0. So Clinton Prairie winning there. So they're not playing North White, they're playing Tri-County tonight. Here's Chesney. He's going to keep the football, trying to get, now he's going to toss it over on the far side. And good running room. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Wow. Little trickery. Dickory Dock there. Nice job there by the Blackhawks to get this one in the end zone. And was that Hardwood?
89. Hardwood?
Hardwood, yes. Number 89.
Kyle Hardwood.
Yeah, Kyle Hardwood. And here is
kicker is number 34, Jacob Chesney.
Chesney. Oops. Chesney trying to get this one in, and it's high. Let's see if it's close. Is it close? Yes, it's good. It's in. So 7-0, or excuse me, 7-7. With 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter, the Sheridan Blackhawks knotted up here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football. Shot99TV.com.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Bragg Insurance is a local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
It's football season and Blackhawks. First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School as the Tri-Central Trojans and the Sheridan Blackhawks tangled up here and tied up here as number 8 for the Blackhawks. And we don't have a number 8. I believe that's Drake Delph is going to be, well, that's a low kick that's going to be juggled around and picked up by number 15. And that is not going very far as Brendan Groves.
Well, I tell you what, Groves almost panicked on that one. The ball came right to him like a knuckleball. He caught it, but it hit the ground, and he did pick it back up, and then he thought, should I fall on it or should I take off running? He took off running. And you usually start in that point when you make that decision. When you get hit by a defender, that's when the ball pops out again. So I was looking for another fumble, but it did not happen. So Groves did not panic at the last second, held on to the ball.
1st and 10. The ball at the Trojans' 28-yard line. Trojans with the football. Leininger with is the quarterback for the Trojans, a senior quarterback, and here he is going to pitch it near side to Smith, trying to get some running room. And boy, Sheridan doing a nice job. Dylan Smith comes to the near side, but Sheridan really doing a nice job. Zach Reed, number 40 also in on the tackle. for the Sheridan Blackhawks. That is Hunter Plough.
Trojans tried to swing that one outside. This time we met them with pretty good success as we only gave up 2 or 3 yards. Rick, we got a timeout.
And that's the end of the first.
Up
in the first quarter.
2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain. We'll take a quick timeout. Blackhawks 7, Trojans 7. We're in the end of the first quarter on Shine99TV.com.
249-2866.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central High School, where the Trojans play football. And the Trojans got the early lead, 7-0, but the Sheridan Blackhawks have knotted it up here before the end of the first quarter. And what was thought going to be a blowout by Tri-Central as the Blackhawks are hanging in here. Leininger underneath center, going to keep the football, and he's going to run, and he's going to pick up a couple, 3 more. It'll be 3rd down as going to get to the 35. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. They got to get to just inside the 40-yard line for the first down.
I'm trying to think, have we seen the Trojans yet have to run a 4th down play? I don't think so.
Well, 11:27 just here underway here in the second quarter. I hope there's a run over on the left side. That's going to be very close to a first down. Well, they got to get to the 39. I think they're at the 38. Did he get it? It's going to be close. They're going to have to measure this one. Nope, they're going to say it's first down. So 1st and 10 now for the Trojans at their own 39-yard line. Well, they're going to say the 38. Maybe that's where they needed to get to.
Cody Colbert was the ball carrier for the Trojans to get that first down.
Trojans with the football. Leininger underneath center. That's where he's been most of the night. And he's going to go straight back to throw. And he's going to find a man that's intercepted. Blackhawks intercepted. That's Chesney. And maybe that's the reason why Tri-Central hadn't thrown the ball.
You mentioned beginning of the game, they've only thrown about, what did you say, 25 times?
25 times
in 5 games.
in the entire season.
And this is the first pass attempt tonight for Leininger, and you may be right. That may be why.
The first turnover of the night for either team. Tri-Central fumbled the ball earlier in the game, but they were able to get the ball back. So Sheridan now with some new life after they scored a touchdown, tied this thing up. Momentum certainly has shifted in Sheridan's favor. Here's Chesney. He's going to keep the football, and he's going to run for good yardage on the far side. Still running 5, 10, 15, 20, and out of bounds around the 30-yard line. My goodness.
We've got a Blackhawk down.
Jacob Chesney is at Hardwood, I believe. That's number 66, and he is struggling to get up. That is Carl Whaley. Carl Whaley is back up the field, and he is down on the ground, and trainers will come over to attend to him. And it's you never want to see that. That's for sure. And he's on the ground, and we'll see Coach Bud Wright coming over to check on his player. While they're checking on the player, we'll take a quick timeout. It's 7-7, Tri-Central Sheridan. It's homecoming here for Tri-Central. 10:42 to go in the second quarter. Shine99TV.com.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Welcome back to Tri-Central, and that is not a good scene there. Whaley being helped off the field and not putting much pressure on that right foot or knee. As we'll get back to action here as the Blackhawks coming back out on the football field. But coming back with a first down, Steve, and a lot of momentum on their side.
21-yard carry by Jacob Chesney gets him across midfield and gets him to a first down. And as you said, momentum so far swinging their way.
Blackhawks, this is Chesney with the football. No, he's going to hand it off this time. We've been so used to calling his number.
Callahan on the carry.
Callahan. And Callahan's going to pick up a couple. It'll be second down and about 8.
A gain of a yard and a half or so.
And Sheridan over on the far side of the football field in Tri-Central territory. 10-10 to go in the first quarter. Tri-Central 7, Sheridan 7. Blackhawks trying to pick up even their record at 3-3 tonight. If they can get that done, well, what an accomplishment that would be here tonight. Here's Chesney, and he is going to option keep the football. And boy, great defense that time by the Trojans as the Trojans shut it down. Number 53 in there on the tackle.
Well, so far that time there was no Trojan foot on that one. As probably even a loss of a yard. Maybe we'll get him back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it'll be 3rd and 9. The ball at the Tri-Central 31. That's Zach Terry on the tackle. Chesney coming up to the line of scrimmage, stays in the shotgun formation as he will call for the football, and he's back to throw. And he's in trouble, and he's going to throw a little screen pass near side, and that's going to fumble on the play. And that's going to be Tri-Central football. Tri-Central football as the Trojans were able to get the football.
And that was Plew, Hunter Plew on that reception, had the 10 yards, and then from behind gets the ball knocked out.
Well, a big break for the Trojans now. And they'll have the football and really get out of a tough situation. Sheridan was marching the football down the field, and some good job quarterbacking by Jacob Chesney. So 1st and 10 from their own 15 is the Trojans. It's 7-7, 9-10 to go here in the second quarter. Homecoming here for the Trojans, as the Trojans, each team now with a turnover. And here's a handoff right up the middle. That's Dylan Smith with the carry. And he's going to pick up a couple. Zach Reed on the tackle. And it'll be second down, and what did they give him? About 5.
Wow, good spot on that one for
that was a good spot.
The Trojans.
Second down and 5. Trojans break huddle as they're looking to get a first down and try to get some more points on the board here before the first half. And here is a handoff over on the far side. Cody Colbert running the football, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. And maybe make it 3rd and 1. They gave him a good spot there. So Sheridan looking for a stop here as the Trojans trying to pick up a first down.
Whoa, need a good defensive stand here.
Both teams working off turnovers here tonight. Trojans have actually fumbled the ball twice, or actually fumbled the ball once and recovered it, and then they threw an interception. That's right up the middle. Boy, I don't think he got it.
No, not with that facial standing.
That was That was a great defensive stand there by the Blackhawks.
Well, they're going to give it to him.
And
Sticks are moving.
wow, goodness, they're going to give him the yard, so it's going to be first down for Tri-Central.
Number 10, Colton Leininger.
Well, Leininger keeps the quarterback, and you can see where the sticks are. They've moved the chains, and now the Blackhawks back in the defensive mode again for at least 4 more downs. As Tri-Central will split one to the near side. Here's Leininger underneath center. And he is going to hand the ball off. And that is going to go Dylan Smith. He's going to pick up a couple.
In a pretty good spot. Got 5 yards, so that's a nice carry for Smith.
Under the beautiful skies of North Central Indiana here tonight. When you look at that, look at those beautiful colors of the sky. And back to play. Here is Tri-Central with the football. That is Leininger.
Wow.
He breaks one, and he may be gone. Only one man to beat, and he may get there. And no, great job by Sheridan to bring down the running back. Or the quarterback, I should say, Leininger. And my goodness, Colton Leininger picking up good yardage on that one, about 60 yards, Steve.
I tell you what, it was amazing that he was brought down from behind because he is so quick in that open flat. And not sure who was.
That was Jacob Chesney.
Down.
Chesney brings him down.
That was impressive from behind.
So 1st and 10 now, and that's a tough one for the Blackhawks as they were marching after the interception, and now the turnover by the Blackhawks, and Trojans trying to capitalize on the turnover. Here's Leininger. He's going to pitch it to the far side. Smith trying to get to the outside and picks up a yard or 2. That's Colbert. Oops.
Give him about, looks like the stick moved about 2 yards, so we'll give him 2 on the official stat sheet.
It's 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans.
2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain. Coach Gilbert looking over the football field and knowing that his Trojans really need to get it in the end zone to get this momentum changed. Here's Leininger underneath center. And he is going to hand the ball off again. And I believe that's Colbert again.
Yep. Boy, he got mad at the line. He took a hard hit.
Hit by Zach Reed at the line, and that's going to be I don't think they gained the yard.
Nope, the stick didn't move. It's he got hit by a couple of trucks right there at the line of scrimmage.
It's 2 down, certainly 4 down territory, or 2 down in this case because it's 3rd down. They don't get a first down. It'll be forthcoming.
One more good defensive stand just like that.
And here is Tri-Central with the football. Leininger going back to throw this time. And he's got a man wide open, and he may go. 5-2-1 touchdown, Tri-Central. Nice job there by Leininger. As I believe that was Smith, wasn't it?
Dylan Smith.
Dylan Smith coming out of the backfield, and he was able to put that one in the end zone. And it'll be 13-7. Let's see if the Tri-Central Trojans can tack on the extra point. Well, Blackhawks trying to stop them there. It'll be, they're going for 2. And they're going to draw the Blackhawks off sides. The old 4 hut by George Gilbert. You can almost bank on that coming.
Offside on the Blackhawks.
And it'll be, now you're really close. So you gotta go for 2 here. I mean, you're within about a yard? About a yard to get into the end zone. Maybe just past a yard. So 13-7, Tri-Central, and they will go for 2. You got Smith as the only back in the backfield, and now Leininger is going to go for a quarterback sneak, and I'm not too sure. Yeah, he got it. He's in there. So give him 2. It's 15-7. Well, we've got 5:03 to go here in the first half. homecoming for Tri-Central. They lead 15-7 over the Sheridan Blackhawks. You're watching Shy99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover a good pizza. Jan's Village.
Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drug and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
And welcome back to Tri-Central High School as the Tri-Central Trojans getting ready to kick the ball back out to Sheridan here. As the Blackhawks looking for a momentum shift here before half. And let's see where this one's going to end up. That's a short kick. It's going to be picked up by the up man, and that's where it's going to end up. At about the 37-yard line.
Number 8 for our Blackhawks. That is, we don't have a number 8.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Let's see if Chesney tries anything special here under 5 minutes to go. And I think it'd be certainly a big momentum booster here for the Blackhawks if they could find a way to get a drive and answer the score. Here's Chesney in the shotgun formation, sends a man to the right side. He's going to hand the ball off right up the middle, and boy, nowhere to go. Tri-Central closing that gap quick.
That was Callahan on the carry, as you said, got nowhere. They're going to give him some forward momentum, maybe, we'll say 2, maybe 2.5 yards. So they pretty favorable spot on that one. We'll take it.
2nd and 8.
Second down.
2nd down and 8. 4:35 to go in the first half. It's homecoming, so it'll be an extended halftime here for the Tri-Central Trojans home supporters. Here is a shotgun formation, Chesney. He's going to try to keep it this time, and boy, there you go. He's going nowhere. Nowhere. Tri-Central had that one sniffed out all the way. Well, I'll tell you what's happening, Steve, is Coach Perez and Coach Gilbert, Coach Perez, the defensive coordinator for the Tri-Central Trojans, he's down there certainly making sure that Chesney is going to be spied. He is not going to let Chesney out of his sight.
Yep, they know who to key on right now, and we've got a timeout, looks like.
Well, Bud Wright's going to call a timeout. Hand it to the Blackhawks. They're playing tough here. 15-7, 3:55 to go in the second quarter. Sheridan Blackhawks down 15-7. You're watching Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shy99TV.com.
Keepers Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keepers solves problems. Keepers will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keepers, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School here as the Sheridan Blackhawks trying to get something going here. 3rd and 14, 3rd and long, and this is not where they want to be in. Chesney back to throw. He's in trouble, and now he's going to run, and he's going to go down. And the Trojans are going to drop him in a sack after, he lost another 3, 4, 5 more yards.
About another loss. So they say he got back about a yard lost behind the line of scrimmage. So
it'll be 4th down, so the Sheridan Blackhawks will have to kick it. As the Clinton Prairie Gophers leading big over Tri-County, 30-6 now. Alan Schoenfeld with a 14-yard touchdown run for the Gophers. And back to kick now for Sheridan is Jacob Chesney. And back deep here is number 3, Kyle Colbert for the Trojans. And there is the kick.
Good punt.
Good punt. Boy, that is a sky punt, and it's just going to bounce and roll.
The ball is down by number 8, Nicholas Burnell.
Well, it's going to be down. Burnell's going to, Nicholas Burnell, number 8's going to down it. Boy, good coverage for Sheridan.
Yep. Good punt.
Good special teams there for the Blackhawks. And it'll be
well, the goal right now for our Blackhawks, we've got 3 minutes and 2 seconds till halftime. We've got to stop this this quick scoring or quick power Trojan offense. They can be on the big carries. And even if we don't score anymore, we cannot let them put any more points on the board, because I believe they deferred at the start of the game.
Yeah,
they're going to get the ball back.
They will get the ball to start the second half. Here's Leininger. He's going to keep the football.
25 is the
Or no, excuse me, Smith. He pitched it to Smith, and Smith is going to keep the football or carry the football and go nowhere.
By number 39, Alex.
He's got about 2 yards on the carry.
As Sheridan, Alex Gibson on the tackle for the Blackhawks. 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard carry. 2:30 to go here in the first half. It is 15-7, the Tri-Central Trojans leading. Leininger underneath center, and he is going to keep the football, and he's going down. Great job, gang tackle. Gunnar Williams, Joe Callahan. There's a bunch of guys in there for the Blackhawks doing a nice job defensively. Zach Reed in there.
Looks like he may have lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think they're gonna mark this one back. It'll be, well, they're gonna say he's stayed at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 8 to 37.
Main thing is that clock is under 2 minutes and clicking, and they've got a long way to go. As long as we'll give a big breakaway, we'll be okay.
Yeah, this is where you got to be very careful. As Leininger underneath center. And he's got a little counter coming to the near side. He's got big yardage. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got 15, he's got the first down. That's exactly what Sheridan did not want to happen. So, my goodness, Cody Colbert.
Well, he just kept his legs moving, driving, the basics of being a good running back, and picked up the first down.
It was simply a little counter tray. It's a Coach Gilbert trademark, counter tray action. And caught the Blackhawks off guard. And good blocking by the offensive line there. As Leininger will be back under center. He's back to throw. And he is looking for somebody who's in trouble and going down.
That'll help.
As the Blackhawks will Archer on the tackle, and it'll be under a minute to play, and that's going to get, it'll be Tri-Central with a second and a very long, 2nd and 19. And let's see, I gotta believe that Coach Gilbert will try one here. He may try one, just try to throw this one downfield under, by the time they snap the ball, it'll be about 30 seconds. Here is Leininger gonna run the option, and Leininger going to run well, picks up good yards, picks up 9, 10, 11 yards, and now Coach Gilbert's going to call a timeout. 21 seconds to go, and a timeout by Coach George Gilbert, and look for the counter tray pass here, I guarantee you. 21 seconds to go, we'll take a quick timeout. Coming up on halftime, 15-7, Tri-Central Trojans leading over the Sheridan Blackhawks. You're watching Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 665-249-2866.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition providing state-of-the-art service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central High School, home of the Trojans, Sharpsville, Indiana. 21 seconds to go before half. Trojans with the football. Let's see what they have up their sleeve here, Steve, with Leininger going back to throw. In trouble. He'll step up, and now he's looking, and he's going to toss it way down here. It is incomplete. Well, Dylan Smith had a chance. He was wide open, got behind the defender, and fortunately for the Blackhawks, he just dropped it.
Well, he got turned around. The ball was on the wrong side. He had to spin around. If that ball could have been on his outside, he would have caught that on the run and off to the races. So a break for our Blackhawks.
Well, the Blackhawks avoid one there. 12 seconds to go here in the half. It is 4th and 7. Now you're just about forced to punt this one, and I believe that's what they're going to do. We'll see. Unless Leininger decides just to kind of get back there and scramble and throw one deep, they're going for it. Well, 4th down and 10. Here's a Clive. Well, let's see about 4 Hut here. Let's see if they'll try to draw him off sides. Nope, they're going to run. They're going to fake, and now he's back to throw, and he's in trouble. And now he's going to come back. Well, he gets out of trouble. He's at 5 yards, 6 yards, and goes down. And the clock will stop with less than 3 seconds to go here in the first half. So Sheridan will have one shot maybe to throw it down. Why not? You know?
Yeah, may as well. Throw the old Hail Mary.
BYU's done it a couple times this year. Didn't work out for him, though, this past week. As we've seen several of those here in college football. Not quite as many for Purdue, though.
No, not at all. They had one on end of halftime that they completed successfully.
Well, let's see what Coach Bud Wright wants to do with this one. It is 15-7, Tri-Central leading. And the Blackhawks with the football. And this should be the last play, and barring a penalty, and Chesney's going to go back to throw. Letting it air out. He's way down there. It's going to be intercepted. And the Trojans will intercept it and just go down, and that'll be the second turnover. The second turnover of the ball game for the Sheridan Blackhawks. But regardless, Steve, you got to be happy if you're a Sheridan Blackhawks football fan how the Blackhawks have been able to play here in this first half. We have played one half. It is 15-7. Tri-Central leading. Homecoming here for the Trojans. We'll have homecoming festivities coming up. It's 15-7. Trojans lead over the Blackhawks. Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-58 to get rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of the 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard for kids. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith, no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Well, welcome back here to Tri-Central High School. It's the homecoming here at Tri-Central, as the homecoming queen and king have just been crowned here. As you're seeing that at the bottom of your screen there. 15-7 your score, Tri-Central leading over the Sheridan Blackhawks, and it's been a interesting and entertaining football game. We've had a couple of turnovers. Both teams have had penalties, and both teams have made mistakes, but both teams have been able to respond and answer. So far, though, the Tri-Central Trojans have been able to get one up on the Blackhawks and maybe even two up, as the Tri-Central Trojans deferred the kickoff, and they'll get the football to start the second half. Steve, let's look at some of the stats, and I think we got to be impressed. Well, nothing new. Nothing that we did not expect as far as from both teams. Both teams heavy run, not much pass, but Sheridan with a little trick play got in the end zone with a pass play.
Oh, they certainly did. Let's go ahead and talk about our Sheridan Blackhawks at halftime with their stats. We'll look at team rushing to begin with. As you said, a lot of heavy rushing for our Blackhawks. They had 18 carries for 78 yards, averaging 4.3 yards a carry. Leading the way for our Blackhawks in rushing was the quarterback Jacob Chesney. Jacob had 10 carries for 63 yards, averaging 6.3 yards a carry. He's followed by Kenny Burnell, who had 3 carries for 11 yards in the first half, averaging 3.7 yards a carry. He's followed by Joe Callahan, who had 4 carries for 7 yards, and he's averaging 1.8 yards a carry. And Robert Burnell had 1 carry for -3 yards. Passing for our Blackhawks tonight, not too bad by Jacob Chesney for what little he has done. 2 of 3 passing for 29 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 interception. That one interception kind of what hurt us there. He's averaging 14.5 yards a pass. On the receiving end of those Chesney passes, he's got divided between 2 players. Kyle Hardwood, he has 1 reception for 19 yards, and he had that lone touchdown. And the other was to Hunter Plew, who had 1 reception for 10 yards. Unfortunately, at the end of that run, Mr. Plew fumbled the ball as we were getting close to the red zone. Penalties for the Blackhawks in the first half been bit of a sore spot, as they had 4 penalties for 21 yards. They've had 5 first downs as a team, and they fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it. Moving to the host Tri-Central Trojans tonight as they lead at halftime. Team rushing, 26 carries, 196 yards, and 1 touchdown, averaging 7.5 yards a carry. Leading the way for the Trojans is Colton Leininger, the quarterback, 11 carries for 111 yards and 1 touchdown, averaging 10.1 yards a carry. Followed by Dylan Smith, 9 carries, 64 yards, averaging 7.1 yards a carry. Cody Colbert, 5 carries for 19 yards, 3.8 yards a carry. Followed by Kyle Colbert with 1 carry for 2 yards, averaging 2 yards a carry. Mr. Leininger in the air, 1 of 3 passing for 8 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. That lone reception going to Dylan Smith for 8 yards and a touchdown. Penalties for the Trojans in the first half, 2 penalties for 15 yards. They had 7 first downs as a team, and they had 1 fumble, and they recovered it back. And that is your halftime stats.
All right, thank you very much, Steve, as we're getting entertained here by the Tri-Central Marching Band as they are entertaining us here and the crowd here at Tri-Central. It's homecoming at Tri-Central. Tri-Central leading 15-7 over the Sheridan Blackhawks. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and give you some more entertainment from the band and talk a little bit more football at Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
It's the Tri-Central Marching Band entertaining the folks here at Homecoming on this beautiful Friday evening, and we'll listen in as the band plays on here at Tri-Central. giving you a little bit of a taste of the Tri-Central Marching Band here on this homecoming night at Tri-Central High School, Sharpsville, Indiana. Good news, I didn't get stopped at Sharpsville. No ticket here tonight. That's always a good thing. The Sheridan Blackhawks down 15-7 here at halftime. Blackhawks looking to keep up the winning ways after a big win last week over Eastern. And Bud Wright coming in here to the 5-0 Trojans, who are playing very well and lead undefeated on the season. Tri-Central 5-0. The Sheridan Blackhawks 2-3, trying to get to 500 tonight and reach that and stay undefeated also in the conference. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and talk more football here at Shy99TV.com.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning in the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
It's on Facebook.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School, home of the Tri-Central Trojans. We've been able to get an idea of just how good the marching band is. Doing a nice job here tonight entertaining the homecoming crowd. 15-7, the home team winning right now over the Sheridan Blackhawks, as the Sheridan Blackhawks trying to even up their record here tonight, as the Blackhawks are 2-3, looking to go 3-3 here this evening with this Trojan football team. The Trojan football team, of course, 5-0 under the direction of Coach George Gilbert. Not really anything different than what we were anticipating here tonight. We really thought that we'd see a lot of heavy run. That's been happening on both sides of the football, from both Sheridan and from Tri-Central. Both teams have attempted passes, as you heard from Steve earlier in the stat edition of the halftime show, that both teams looking to throw the football. Not as successful as maybe Tri-Central would hope, but certainly a big pass play for the Sheridan Blackhawks to get on the board here tonight, Steve. And, hand it to Bud Wright calling that play. I don't think anybody was expecting that. It was really kind of a little option shovel pass that got Hardwood in the end zone.
Well, you're exactly right. And Chesney kind of had that last second, what I do with the ball, do I keep it? And he saw Hardwood out there by himself, made a perfect pass right into his chest. He was wide open, scampers into the end zone for the touchdown. So certainly a great call there As a Bud Wright team, you don't see that a lot. So, I think maybe that all rests on Chesney. Say, hey, first option's run, but if it's truly there and it's big yards, go get it, and it did. And it worked out well.
Well, I thought Chesney it was just an athletic move by Jacob Chesney to get the ball over to his open receiver over on the far side. We got an updated score. It is now 36-6. Clinton Prairie over Tri-County. That was Chase Joseph, a 41-yard touchdown pass to Trevor Reese with 26 seconds left before halftime. So Clinton Prairie really having their way with Tri-County tonight. And Clinton Prairie, a much improved football team this year from last. 15-7 here, your halftime score. The Tri-Central Trojans leading. The 5-0 undefeated Tri-Central Trojans leading over the 2-3 undefeated in the conference Sheridan Blackhawk football team, trying to go 3-0 in the conference tonight. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be back, talk more football, get you ready for the second half. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover hard works. Good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street.
At Sharon Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number and a pharmacy. We're your pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Black!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Sheridan.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central High School as we get ready for the second half. Tri-Central 15, the Sheridan Blackhawks 7 here under the lights on a beautiful Friday night. It's homecoming here at Tri-Central. And Steve, what can we anticipate, you think, from both teams here in the second half as Tri-Central will get the football to start the second half?
Well, I honestly think you're going to see almost a mirror image of the first half from both teams. You're going to see 95% run, maybe 5% pass, if even that much. Both teams, especially Tri-Central, seem to have done a very good job establishing the run game. And you put that pass in there once in a while to mix it up, keep teams honest. So I think you're going to see a mirror image. It's just going to be which defense is going to hold out the last.
Well, the Blackhawks will kick the football to start the second half. Down by 8 here as the football, and it's a high in over in football or kick that's going to come out about the 35 and picked up there by Smith, I believe. And Dylan Smith is going to get it back to about the 35. He picked it up at about the 27, and it'll be up at about the 32-yard line. So 34-yard line make it, and that's where the Tri-Central Trojans will be in business. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, we'll see what our Blackhawks defense-wise have come to shut down Mr. Leininger and Mr. Smith. I think if you get those two, maybe not shut down but contained, you can do some good things on defense.
Well, Tri-Central with the football. That's Leininger, and he is going to call for the football pitch to the far side. That's Smith trying to get to the outside.
Yep.
And he is going to be, boy, he's going to lose some yardage. I'm not too sure he got back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to say at least a 2, maybe 3-yard loss, and I think I see a yellow flag on the other side.
Well, Blackhawks were ready for that one. There is a flag on the play. So let's check the call. And it is going to be holding against Tri-Central.
Holding on the Trojans.
So the Trojans will back this one up. Again, their own worst enemy tonight.
You know, both teams have seen that at the wrong time. Of course, penalties are never a good time, but you certainly don't want it to start up your second half.
Well, Tri-Central now backed up in a hole. It'll be right around the 24-yard line as they're trying to stay undefeated on the season. Trojans coming out of huddle. Leininger underneath center. Split backfield. And here is Leininger. He's going to hand the ball off right up the middle. Good job by the Blackhawk defense. That's Reed again. Colbert, the ball carrier. And Reed met him at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down. Well, they're going to say Burnell.
Maybe, trying to think if he got a 2-yard gain on that, maybe. We'll give him 3, according to the box.
Well, they're going to say
but
second and 19.
That was a good job containing him. We had that the first play when we had the holding penalty. Either way, we came out good. Good job containment here.
Second and 19. Blackhawk trying to dig in on defense. Here's Tri-Central. And here is Leininger going to keep the football, go right between 2 tackles, picks up 5, 6, 7 yards. Colton Leininger with a good carry there for the Tri-Central Trojans.
About 7 yards on the carry. We'll make it 3rd and 12. Here's where you got him, where you're probably going to see if they don't get it, you're going to see Tri-Central come out and punt for the first time. Don't give up the big play, and we can see that punting unit come out.
Well, Sheridan had one like this early. It was 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13, and they gave up the big play, and it cost them a touchdown later on in the drive. So let's see if Sheridan can hold on defense. Tri-Central under the lights here on a Friday night, homecoming night. Leininger was part of the homecoming king court, and Leininger with the football, trying to keep it. He's going nowhere. Blackhawks going to shut him down. Actually, they get it to Dylan Smith, and it'll be 4th down, so the Blackhawks hold, and the Trojans will have to punt.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Big defense.
That cannot go any better for our Blackhawks. Excellent job coming on at halftime, containing the offense on the first series, and now nullifying that they deferred at halftime and got the ball to start.
Well, Tri-Central punt. That's Gunnar Williams and Jacob Chesney back deep for the Sheridan Blackhawks.
Wow.
And here's a high punt that's going to come in. Going to be Chesney's going to let it roll at about the 15-yard line, and that's where the Sheridan Blackhawks are going to let it go. They're going to say about maybe the 11-yard line. Let's see where they're going to.
Beautiful punt, though.
Mark it. Absolutely beautiful punt. High end over end, but 50-yard punt.
And the bottom line is the ball's in our Blackhawks' hands. We now control on destiny as far as, hey, we put any points on the board or not. So definitely made the right changes at halftime on defense. Let's simply make the right changes on offense.
Well, Tri-Central certainly flipped the field with that punt. That was a big punt, big special teams there. It'll be first and 10, the ball at the 16-yard line, Sheridan's own 16-yard line. And here is Chesney with the football. He's going to hand it off right up the middle, and that's between the tackles, going nowhere. Looks like Callahan. Let's see if we can get a number.
I think it was 24. That was Burnell.
Burnell with the run.
Number 24, Kinney. Burnell was the ball carrier.
And no gain, according to the sticks, so we'll go with that. 2nd and 10 for our Blackhawks. Just underway in the second half.
Chesney in the shotgun formation. And he's going to run to the far side on the left tackle this time. He's going to pick up good yardage, very close to a first down.
Number 34.
Jacob Chesney. I tell you what, really, Tri-Central has not really been able to contain Chesney tonight.
No, they know he's got a good weapon in Callahan, and so they've got to put a spy on him, and Chesney can do big things. As you saw there, he just picked up about 9 yards on the carry.
Well, 3rd down and a long one. And let's see, does Bud Wright go for it on 4th? I doubt it, but let's see if they can pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, the ball at the 26-yard line. They got to get just about a yard. Chesney's going to hand the ball off, and I believe that is Callahan? No, it's not Callahan. Or is it?
Yes, it is.
It is Callahan.
No, that was Burnell again.
Kenny Burnell.
Number 24.
Close to, they got it. Gave him the first down. Nice job. Good run. He needed a yard. He got about a yard. I mean, he literally got a yard. Big first down for the Blackhawks.
Our first down in the second half. Hopefully be the first of many.
7:33 to go here in the third quarter. It is 15-7, Tri-Central leading. And here is Chesney back to throw. He's got a man open. It is caught coming to the near side. And I believe that is Harwood.
It is.
And he's got a first down and more. Up here to the 45-yard line.
That's about a 22-yard gain. We'll certainly take that.
Well, Bud's pulling out all strings here tonight.
If you would have told me we would have seen already a pass that quick in the first half from our first offensive series, I said no way. No way.
Well, another first down for the Sheridan Blackhawks. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. It is 15-7 Tri-Central. Chesney in the shotgun formation. He's going to keep it and run it. And he's going to break a tackle. He's going to be gone.
Come on, no flags.
One man to beat. If there's no flags, it's a touchdown. Jacob Chesney just route runs everybody, and he's in the end zone.
55 yards.
55-yard touchdown for Jacob Chesney. And Chesney is calling for one. They're going to go for one, I believe. Well, let's see what they're going to do here. Well, they may go for 2. Why not? I think I would.
I'm with you. I think I would also.
Try to tie the thing up. Well, let's see what their Bud Wright is calling for. I think they are going to go for it. And Jacob Chesney. Why not run the same thing, huh?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, let's see what they do. Chesney back there in the shotgun formation. And he's going to come to the near side looking to throw. Looking to throw. Now he's going to run. Can he get in? Is he in? Nope. Did not make it. And so the Tri-Central Trojans will hold them. And the score will be 15-13. The Trojans leading by 2 here at homecoming. 15-13. You're listening to and watching Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
Keepers Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keepers solves problems. Keepers will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keepers, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keepers solves problems. Keepers will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keepers, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane and appliance, call 765-249-2866.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School. 6:55 to go in the third quarter. Big touchdown for the Blackhawks, Steve.
Well, it certainly was as Chesney took in the house for a 55-yard carry. And we could have had this thing tied up for a 2-point conversion, but we didn't make it, so we'll take it down by 2, though.
The Blackhawks with the, well, they're going to kick the football off as a high kick. And it comes down and recovered by number 30 there. Let's see, that is Logan Rail. And Tri-Central will get the ball there.
Good field position to 36-yard line for the Trojans.
So the Blackhawks with a big score now that we can hear you. 6:51 to go in the third quarter.
Technical difficulty.
15-13. And Tri-Central with the football. Let's see, they got it at their own 36-yard line. Here is Leininger going to hand the ball off, and I believe that is Colbert going to run. And, boy, he's not – I tell you, the Blackhawk defense has come to play tonight.
Well, they made some defensive changes at the halftime of things to look for, and so far, you know, it's looked much better.
Well, 6:30 and running here in the third quarter. 15-13 in a very well-played ball game. It's a battle of undefeateds in the conference. Sheridan 2-0 in the conference, and the Tri-Central Trojans are 3-0 in the conference.
Wow.
Here's a handoff, and boy, going nowhere on a little counter tray. I mean, going nowhere is Smith.
And somebody met him in the backfield.
Zach Reed, Alex Gibson.
Impressive.
Alex Gibson back there.
3rd and long again.
So that's exactly where you're wanting to get the Trojans in a 3rd and long situation. 15-13. Trojans lead as Coach Gilbert trying to find the magic potion tonight, trying to figure out how does he unlock this. It's a young Sheridan football team, but they are growing in maturity every week. Here is Leininger, going to option, coming back to the near side, and he's going to pick up good yards, and he's got the first down out of bounds. Nice job there by Colton Leininger. Going to mark it at the 49-yard line, so nice job there by number 10, Colton Leininger.
12-yard pickup for Leininger.
As the Sheridan defense now trying to regroup a little bit after that first down. That was a big first down for Tri-Central.
Yep, again, showed their success of getting around the outside and moving the ball.
Leininger underneath center, going to Well, he's going to option it this time and barely getting it off, and that's going to be barely getting back to the line of scrimmage is Colbert. Just barely getting to the line of scrimmage. It'll be actually going to give him a yard to be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Alex Gibson. And Gibson's been on a lot of tackles tonight. As the Blackhawks again trying to dig in on defense. Clinton Prairie has scored again. It's 42-6 now. As Chase Joseph has put another one in. Here is Leininger going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. It'll be 3rd and long again, Steve. And again, the defense are just keying on the quarterback.
And I tell you what, I don't know what Coach Wright, I wish I could have been there at halftime in the locker room and say, well, here's what we're doing differently on defense, because so far, and we're going to knock on wood, so far it is working. But same thing we had last time. We got it 3rd and long, and we cannot give up the long play to Leininger.
You got to contain him.
You know it's either going to be Leininger or Smith, more than likely, putting their hands on the ball.
Well, you got a single back. You got a stack over here, flanker over the near side, and they're going to pitch it to Smith. And he's got some running room. He's got a first down and another big play still running. And will pick up the first down. And, boy, Bud Wright not happy with his defensive line over there. Tough one there. Again, another tough 3rd and long that the Blackhawk defense just gives up.
Yep, he got 13 yards on that, and now they're going to tack a penalty on it also.
And I believe a personal foul.
Horse collar on the back of the jersey.
Yep.
Personal foul on the Blackhawks.
That is like salt in the wound right there.
Dylan Smith was the last ball.
So they'll move the football.
Just got 28 yards essentially on that ball, on that carry.
Wow. So they'll move the football another 15 yards, and my goodness, that is devastating to the Blackhawk defense. And Tri-Central right up to the line of scrimmage, they're ready to run another one. They are ready to run another play. Leininger looks over the defense. Let's see what they do. And he is going to hand the ball off to Colbert right down the middle. I believe that's Colbert. Is that Smith? Smith. Dylan Smith. And he's got 5-6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and about 5. And it's going to be around the 17-yard line. They're going to say 2nd and 4. They gave him 6 yards.
All right, Sheridan defense. Just time to tighten it up.
Yes, it is. Ball at the 16-yard line.
I don't know what Tri-Central can do for kicking, but we cannot let them keep pushing this ball down inside the red zone.
Well, Leininger calls for the football, hands it off, and that's going to be very close to a first down.
Handed off to Smith, number 25.
And Smith's going to pick up another 2. Let's say they're going to give him about 2 yards.
About 2 yards, yeah. So 3rd and short. Boy, come on, Sheridan defense.
So 3rd and about 2, a long 2. Let's see if the Blackhawk defense can dig in. Well, it's a big play for Sheridan defense right here. Leininger underneath center. He's going to hand the ball off, and there's a first down. I believe that is Smith again running it right off of right tackle. We'll see what that number is going to come out of there.
I couldn't see who was on the bottom of the pile there. Maybe we'll hear the PA announcer say who it was. Looks like it was Smith the way he was coming back there fixing his shirt. So.
Smith, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now. The ball at the 11, so Tri-Central can actually get a first down. Leininger looking over the defense. And he is going to pitch it to the near side. And Cody Colton trying to get to the, well, and he barely, he just gets back to the 10-yard line. Cody Colbert, as we have to adjust for our camera here tonight. And that's...
they gave him about 1 yard on the carry for Colbert, or Smith, I mean. Looks like it's about the 9-yard line. And as you said, they can get a first down without getting the touchdown. Get down to the 1-yard line.
And let's see what they do. They're going to hand the ball off right tackle again and picking up another 2 yards, Dylan Smith.
Let's see what Smith got. He got maybe 3 or 4 yards. I'd say it looks like the way they'll stick when he got about 4.
Going to give him 4 to be 3rd and 4. So another huge play for the
but I'm going to guess
the ball on the 5-yard line.
If it does get the 4th down, I imagine Coach Gilbert's going to want to go for it instead of field goal, unless they have a big loss on this play.
Leininger. Let's see what they do. He's going to run.
Oh.
He's just running a quarterback sneak.
Yep.
Wow. Nobody touched him. Nobody touched him into the end zone. And it's 21-13. Boy, I think Sheridan was a little caught off guard, Steve.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that either. I did not see that one coming.
Well, it was a quick count. Cody Leininger just went up there with a quick count, and Sheridan was even looking, what's going on? What's happening? Well, by the time Sheridan figured it out, Leininger was in the end zone. So now they're going to go for, they're going to try to kick it. Leininger back to kick, and it is up, and it is good. And it's 22-13, another 8-point lead for the Tri-Central Trojans here at homecoming. We'll take a quick timeout. Watching Sheridan football on Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Well, welcome back to Tri-Central, the home of the Trojans here at homecoming. It's 22-13, 1:32 to go in the third quarter, and Steve, a big touchdown drive there for the Trojans.
Well, without a doubt, and as you and I had said for years, it's now time to answer the call. When they score on you, you've got to get this back because we are not a come-from-behind team.
And there's the kick. It's a line drive. Chesney's going to pick it up at the 5, trying to get back to the other side. Got a little bit of running room and gets back up to about the, about the 25-yard line, I believe.
Jacob Chesney returns the kick.
So Chesney picking up,
to about the 26-yard
they're going to say the 26-yard line.
Well, definitely time to get a good drive put together, chew up a lot of yards, chew up a lot of clock, and see what we can come away with.
Well, it's certainly a big possession here for the Blackhawks. Down now by 8, 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Here is Chesney going to keep the ball, and he is going to try to get around the outside. Now he's in trouble, goes back the other way, and he's going to be brought down, I believe, behind the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's going to pick up enough to even get back to the line of scrimmage. Clinton Prairie leading 42-6 over Tri-County. A 34-yard kick tonight by Colin Straub. So, well, he kicked a 23-yard field goal last week. So,
wow,
young man's got the leg.
We've got a Trojan that is not doing well. It's who is that? Number 15. That's Brendan Groves, number 15. He's going to stay in though. He looks woozy, but he's staying in.
I'm sure that's what you would do, Steve.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, if I was, I hate to say this, but I was Sheridan, I would see where he's at, and I would pick on him and get a man going his way.
Well, Chesney back in the shotgun formation. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Hardwood comes to in motion. Chesney back to throw. And he's got a man open. It's going to be caught. And another great reception by number 89, Hardwood. Kyle Hardwood has really been a go-to guy tonight. And that's going to be, that's close to another first down, isn't it? It's where they're going to mark it. Let's see where they mark it.
I tell you what, look at number 15 over there.
They're going to have to measure, I believe.
Look at 15 from Troy Central. They did exactly what I thought they would. They sent a man his way, but it wasn't Hardwood. It was number 29. Kind of made him push back, and Hardwood would come underneath that. But 15 needs to come off the field. He's limping too bad. He doesn't need to be staying out there.
Well, he is. You're exactly right. Here is. Let's see where they're gonna. See if we can find the football here. See how close it's going to be. It's hard to tell where the referee's going to. They're going to say first down, Sheridan. Nice job.
First down.
So the Blackhawks will pick up the first down. And that is that's a big one, Steve.
Yep, it certainly is. As moves the chains, and I tell you what, if that number 15 is going to tough it up and be out there, I would run that some kind of play to his side and see if he's going to be the weak link in the armor. I think he's just cramping up. He seems to be rubbing his thigh. I think he's got a cramp or a muscle pull.
He could have also got a little bit of a thigh bruise.
But I would take advantage of that and run that ball his way every time.
Chesney sends a man in motion to the far side. Here's Chesney going to go back and throw again. Got a man open again. Back to the big guy. Hardwood, look at him run. My goodness. Another 12, 13 yards. And boy, I tell you, Tri Central has not been able to stop that.
No, that was about a 16-yard pickup for Mr. Hardwood and Mr. Chesney. Got 48. That's another first down. That's number 4 for the third quarter.
And the clock is running. We're under 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and Chesney's going to hand the ball off this time to Callahan. Good yardage over on the left side, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Well, we've played 3. It's 22-13. The Tri-Central Trojans leading by 8. We'll take a timeout at Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help with your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
At Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs, syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. Next time you use propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Welcome back to Tri-Central here, the Trojans here at homecoming. We're waiting for the officials to get the game started again, and Blackhawks in a big 2nd and 5 here, starting the fourth quarter. Chesney going right to left now. Hardwood in motion. Chesney's going to run behind the big guy. Picks up 2, 3, 4, 5. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet at the 30-yard line. Nice job there by Jacob Chesney. And he's got another first down. Well, I tell you what, they're using the big guy tonight. I mean, they're either running behind him or they're throwing the ball to him.
And we've got a penalty. Just nullified that. Are you kidding me?
Well,
holding.
That's all coming back. 10-yard penalty is going to bring the Blackhawks back. Well, let's see. I'll mark it back around the 41-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, Coach Wright, what Harry does have left, he's going to pull out and throw on the ground right now.
Well, actually, that's going to put it at about the 47-yard line of Tri-Central. So the Blackhawks will have 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Makes me wonder if Tri-Central comes up a team that can pass the ball very well, is that going to be the weak link in their armor?
Well, it's going to be hard to tell. Here is Sheridan. That's Chesney with the football. Looking for some run room, and he's in trouble. Now he's getting around one guy, and we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it, as they'll stop the clock as he goes out of bounds. So,
Jacob Chesney run out of bounds.
Chesney doing a nice job of keeping things north and south on the football field, but can't quite get around. He's going to pick up a yard though. Third and well, let's see. No, I'm sorry. He was just getting. Yeah, he was trying to pick up that penalty yardage. So it's 3rd and 11. So he picked up about 4. Steve, right?
I think so. I think it was about 4.
Well, here is Chesney. Big 3rd down, and we got a timeout.
All right, we need to get about half of this back to make it a doable 4th down.
Well, Bud Wright wants to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 22-13. Sheridan down by 8. You're listening and watching Sheridan football on Shine99TV.com.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School. Big 3rd down and 11 here as the Blackhawks need the 1st down, and here's Chesney. He's going back to throw, and he is going to air it out. Got a man down there. He's going to be overthrown. The intended receiver, I believe that is, I believe it's Burnell, the intended receiver on the far side.
I think you are correct.
So 4th down now. As why not air it out? So more than likely the Blackhawks will punt. We got a lot of time, 11:19 to go in the ball game. Plenty of time for Sheridan. Blackhawks.
What if it was only 2 or 3 yards to go on 4th down? I would call fake punt here, but
Chesney, high kick again, and it's going to bounce. Oh, it's going to take a Tri-Central bounce, and somebody better down it, and
Yep.
they do, and that will be Tri-Central football. Well, that was an unlucky bounce there for the Blackhawks.
yeah, we needed to roll the other way, and it came back towards us. So tough break on that one.
Well, Sheridan will try to stop them on defense now.
Yeah, we need to get a stop here because we're down 9. We need 2 scores.
And this is what Tri-Central does so well. They run the ball, run the clock, really eat up the yardage, although Sheridan's done a nice job against them tonight. Here's Leininger, going to hand the ball off, and right up the middle is going to be, Colton is going to keep it. Colton Leininger is going to keep it, and he's going to pick up decent yards. My goodness, 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
They had been around him in the backfield. It would be no gain or loss, and somehow he slips out, and as you said, gets a 5-yard gain.
10:45 to go in the ball game. It's 22-13. Tri-Central has led all the way, but hand it to Sheridan. They've come to play tonight.
They have. They've gone up against a very good team and have not quit in it.
Here is Leininger, going to hand the ball off, I believe, as that's Smith again on the carry. We'll check the number.
Cody Colbert.
Colbert on the carry. and he's got the first down. Now this is where this is really gets tough. At the end of 3, Clinton Prairie leads Tri-County 42-6.
Wow.
So here, 10:22 to go in the ball game. It's 22-13. We had a 7 o'clock start tonight, mainly because it was homecoming, and had some great homecoming festivities here this evening. Here is Leininger, and he's going to have a little counter tray, and there's Smith. He may be gone. He's got one man to beat. Well, now they got a block in the back, and that one's going to come back, at least at the spot of the foul, as you caught it right there on tape. So that's going to be a big gain that will at least come back 15 yards.
So it'll be 35 yards on a carry, but 10 on the holding.
Or 10 on the block in the back. So they'll take it from the spot of the foul. So it'll be first down.
Regardless, it's first down. It's cross midfield for the Trojans, and they'll be happy with that, I suppose. Maybe Coach Gilbert won't, but they've got to be happy with that huge gain.
Sure.
Look like it's going to sit about the 37
yard line. First and 10 at the 37, and 9:57 to go in the ballgame. And then, you take 3 more minutes off the clock, and if you can score, you've probably done this one. You've probably put this one in the books.
Yep, it's 2 scores now for our Blackhawks, and we're not a quick strike team unless we get some breakaways. But our normal grind it out, it chews up a lot of time.
Yeah, it's 22-13. It's a 9-point game. I think I mentioned it was an 8-point game a while ago, but I went to Louisiana at schooling, so I probably. And that's right up the middle. Is that Leininger running it? Yep, number 10, Leininger, and that's going to be very close. That's going to be second down, just shy of the first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1, and more importantly, it keeps the clock running for Tri-Central. Yeah, you're right. So it's a 2-score game. So Tri-Central puts another one on the board. It's near impossible for the Blackhawks tonight.
Because the clock's going to become our enemy eventually, even with 2 scores.
Let's see if they can get a turnover. Leininger hands the ball off. That is Smith, and he's running for the first down and more. Dylan Smith picking up good yardage on the right side, and he's going to pick up the first down. And they'll help Smith up, and he's hobbling, and he's going to come off the field as a timeout. And boy, I tell you what, some folks banged up here tonight in this ball game. Been a hard-hitting ball game.
That is true. That is true. As he picked up about 10 on the carry for the first down.
Sheridan down 22-13 as the Trojans break the huddle. And the clock will start to run. 8:37 to go in the ball game. Leininger will run the little, he's going to keep the football. And Leininger is going to pick up maybe, Jacob Chesney on the tackle. They're going to pick up, 4?
About 4.
Yeah, be 2nd and 6. Second down and about 6 yards to go. The ball at the 15-yard line of Sheridan. Clock running with 8:03 to go in the ball game.
Smith going back in the game. Well, he was going to, now he comes back out.
Well,
now they got a timeout.
Let's see who's calling it. I believe it's going to be Tri-Central. Tri-Central will call a timeout. 22-13, 9-point advantage for the Trojans. 7:57 to go in the ball game. It's Sheridan football, Blackhawk football on Channel99TV.com.
Keever's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keever's solves problems. Keever's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keever's, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan. 317-758-4445.
And welcome back to Tri-Central High School. Clinton Prairie has scored again. Another Schoonfeld run. Sammy Schoonfeld. And boy, they're just putting it on them. Here is Colbert running.
34, Colbert,
and Colbert's going to pick up, I believe, he's got the first down. Very close to it anyway, Steve.
He's brought down by number 7.
Let's see where they mark it.
Sure.
I think it's just shot.
They're still eyeballing it.
Third down. No, they're going to
measure.
They're going to have to measure.
They're going to measure.
Well, why not?
Well, speaking of football, and we always talk a little bit about Saturday. What do your Tigers got going on Saturday?
Well, the Tigers are going to be about 1,200 miles away from home tomorrow as they travel to the great Northeast and to Orangeman country. The Syracuse Orangemen will host the Tigers.
Well, that's not too far away. You and I could have made a road trip up there.
Yeah, we could have.
Isn't that Western New York, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, Western New York.
Well, what were we thinking?
Yeah, we'd have been about 12 hours away. Maybe less.
I've been known to drive a little bit fast sometimes. We could have made that.
As long as we got out of Sharpsville, all right.
For sure.
7:50 to go in this one, 22-13. 9-point advantage for the Tri-Central Trojans. As the Purdue, are they off next week or this week?
They are playing Bowling Green.
Oh, that's right.
And from what I've heard, of the 4 teams that Purdue has seen, and we're only 1-3 against them, the 4 we have seen, this Bowling Green team is the most explosive offensively. So our defense better figure something out.
Or stay on the bus. Oh no, it's home. It's a home game.
It's a home game.
Maybe stay in the dorms.
Could be.
Here is Leininger going to hand the ball off, I believe, again. Is that Colbert? No, that's Smith.
And we had an arm tackle. We had him at the line. Somebody arm tackled and didn't work.
Got the first down. He's got the first down, and it'll be 1st and 10.
It's first and just
no, it'll be 1st and goal.
This side of the 5-yard line. For the
1st and goal, the ball at the 5-yard line. Well, it's one of those scenarios here. If Sheridan cannot keep them out of the end zone here, it's, I really don't see much of a shot for the Blackhawks here. They have played so well tonight. They really have played hard. Leininger.
Oh.
Another penalty. My goodness. I don't know how many we've had tonight, but it's been a bunch. And I think that one's going against Sheridan. It'll be offsides. So it'll be half the distance. So they're going to have it at the 2.5-yard line.
Wow. That hurt. That hurt.
1st and goal. Mark it at the 3. And run the clock. 6:55 to go in the ball game. Leininger underneath the center. And he'll call for, oh no, he's going to keep the football. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown. Boy, he just kept his feet churning and was able to get it in the end zone. And it's 28-13. And that, as they used to say in the old Monday Night Football booth, turn out the light time.
Because now if they make this field goal or point after, if they kick it, it's 29-13, which is a 16-point difference. So we would need 2 touchdowns with 2 two-point conversions. So that is tough.
With 6:36 to go.
Unless they go for 2 here, and then it's going to require 3 scores.
And that's what they're doing. They've decided to go for it, lining her underneath. This is how much George Gilbert respects Sheridan. And he's going to throw. Oh, it's being knocked down. So, 28-13, the score remains. 6:36 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout. Sheridan football here on Shine99TV.com.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School. The Trojans back on the board, 28-13. Really, though, I think the game closer than the score indicates, Steve. Really a hard-fought battle here tonight.
It has been. We kept thinking our Blackhawks were just one play away from getting something good, and we would see those one plays that we couldn't consistently get them. And I'm not going to say we're out of it, but we need a quick score with where we took just a couple minutes as we get some big gains and get a touchdown, because we need one more after that.
Well, hey, I'm always a believer. Here's the kick, and it is going to be a short kick, and now they're stopping everybody. I believe we've got maybe an offsides against. I don't see a flag. Maybe on the far side it is offsides against the kicking team. So they'll kick it again.
Maybe that's the break we need to get a good return.
Well, they're going to back it up 5 yards. And let's see what that does. Well, let's see if that helps the Blackhawks.
Helps our return or helps our, get us to midfield to start would be nice. So we'll see what happens. And they're now going to kick it from the 35 instead of the 40.
Well, try it again. Groves back to kick. And he approaches the football, and it's going to be another short kick. And it's going to be picked up right in the middle. Nice job there by Gunnar Williams. Almost broke it.
Wow.
Gunnar Williams, and that would have changed the situation.
Yes, it would have. But he got across midfield, so half of our distance is gone to get to that touchdown.
Good field position for the Blackhawks.
Now, if we can just pick up 10 yards at a time, we'll be looking very good.
8-yard line.
Well, Blackhawks they're going to break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. They'll be 1st and 10 at the Tri-Central 48-yard line. Let's see what they can do with it. Chesney, they're going to send Burnell in motion, and Chesney's going to run behind him, trying to get around one guy, and he can't, and he's going to go out of bounds. Now they're going to keep running the clock. He does not make it out of bounds, but unfortunately he didn't pick up many yards either. Maybe not too sure he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Steve.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Line of scrimmage at best.
Well, here was the quarterback.
Well,
Jacob Chesney for no gain.
It is.
And looks like they got him. Maybe half a yard, if anything, but that is about it.
5:55 to go here in the ball game. 28-13, Sheridan leading, Tri-Central leading over Sheridan. As Chesney.
Well, now we got a timeout.
Chesney wants to call a timeout and talk things over with Coach Bud Wright. We'll take one as well. Shine99TV.com.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Dan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Dan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or 317-758-4445.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School homecoming tonight. So far, good news for the Tri-Central Trojans on homecoming as they lead 28-13, 5:42 to go in the ball game. Chesney and company with the football, 2nd and 10, the ball at the 48-yard line of Tri-Central. Let's see what the men in white can do. Burnell in motion, and they're going to hand the ball a little draw to, I believe that is Kenny Burnell. He's going to pick up good yardage, about 5 yards right up the middle. And it'll be 3rd down and about 6.
Number 58, Caleb Cogley on the tackle.
So going to give him 3rd and 6.
For you Tri-Central
Definitely 4-down territory.
There is a homecoming dance after the game.
5:15. Chesney, shotgun, back to throw. And they need to complete this one. Chesney running for his life, and now he's going to throw it. Almost intercepted just to stop the clock and avoid a sack, and more than likely 4th and 6 are going to go for it, Steve.
I think you're going to have to.
You have to.
The clock's going to be your enemy. You need 2 touchdowns, and you're going to have to get this 1st down to keep it going.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. And let's see what they're going to call. Chesney. Well, number 12, that's Cole Cummings, who's in the ball game now for Sheridan. And Cole has played some quarterback, but not. He's going to split over here to the near side. Chesney will remain quarterback. And he'll call for the football, back to throw. Fakes it, now Rose. He's got some yardage. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he get the 1st down? He's very close.
Looks like he stepped out, according to the official, like a yard ahead of it before it.
Well, I was going to say he needed 6, and I think they gave him 5. Yep, and that's a turnover on downs, and more than likely that will be all she writes.
Yep, that'll be it.
4:52 to go in the ball game. You know, Tri-Central picks up 2 or 3, a couple of 1st downs here, Steve. It'll be lights out.
Yep, that all they need to do is a couple 1st downs, and it'll be done. And unfortunately, we'll struggle. We'll come away with a loss.
But I tell you, hats off to the Blackhawks. I mean, they have played well. As Tri-Central will take a timeout, we'll take another one as well. It's Shine 99 football, or Shine 99 TV on Sheridan football, on shine99tv.com. Are you ready now?
I'm ready if you're ready.
It's fall season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School, Sharpsville, Indiana. 4:52 to go here in the ball game. Tri-Central will take over after the turnover on downs for Sheridan, and that is Quarterback Leininger is going to keep it and just run over left tackle and still running. He's got ways down now, but he's going to pick up about 5 yards. And that will keep the clock running as the Blackhawks will lose their first conference game tonight.
Tough break after they played so well against a very, very good Tri-Central team.
Well, Tri-Central is the real deal. I mean, there's no doubt they came back after getting punched in the mouth a couple of times. And here's a handoff right up the middle.
Looks like Smith.
Off a right tackle is Smith.
The ball carrier, number 25, Dylan Smith.
And that's going to be enough for a first down. And there again, you keep
First down.
you keep up you keep that possession. You keep running the clock.
Yes, that's the main thing right now. Make the clock just keep running.
Coach George Gilbert goes 6-0 on this 2015 campaign, and certainly Tri-Central faithful happy about that. They won a state championship in 2013. Here is Leininger going to hand the ball off, and that is Colton, and he's gone. And he may go all the way. One man to beat, can't beat him. And it's a touchdown. Touchdown Tri-Central. As I'm losing control of the camera. So the Trojans put another one on the board, and that will certainly put the icing on the cake, 34-13.
That is lights out right there.
And that was about a 60-yard run.
And if Tri-Central could just get a passing game, a solid passing game going to keep defensive honest.
And the field goal or the extra point no good. It remains 34-13. We'll take a quick timeout. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number. We're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain and Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain and Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
And welcome back, Tri-Central High School, Sharpsville, Indiana. We were able to make it to Sharpsville tonight without getting any warnings or speeding tickets. That's always a good thing when you come to Sharpsville.
That is for sure.
I've had my share of opportunities. Only one ticket, though.
That's good to hear.
I've tried to obey. Here's a short kick coming to the up man. That's Gunnar Williams again, and he's going to pick up 5, 10, and still running, and gets it back to about the 50 or 45-yard line. So they're going to put it to 45. Where Sheridan will take over. Let's see if Sheridan decides to just run the ball and call this one tonight.
Yeah, that's a tough loss. Another tough loss. Would be nice if we could squeak out one more touchdown out of it before the clock expires.
Well, Chesney still back there. He's keeping his guys in there. Hardwood coming to the near side. And they're going to probably try some things. And going to hand the ball off right in the middle of draw play. And I believe that is Burnell with the ball. And or is that Callahan?
I don't know. I don't know who came up and bombed that pile. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was Callahan.
Okay. That's his first carry of the fourth quarter. That kind of surprises me.
That's 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock running, 3:03 to go in the ball game. As the Sheridan Blackhawks will fall to 2-4 as the Tri-Central Trojans will go 6-0. And boy, here's a run right to count down the middle of Callahan's got the first down, and Morey bounce off another tackle, 35 down to the 30-yard line, and out of bounds around the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. Nice job,
Number 30,
Joe Callahan. Nice job by Joe.
About a 22-yard carry. That's pretty respectable. Got to be happy with that.
Nice job by Joe to keep the ball running south. And it stopped the clock as he went out of bounds. Chesney sends Hardwood to the near side, and he'll hand the ball off to Burnell. And Burnell trying to get over here to the near side, trying to get around the corner. Can't quite make it, but does pick up about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And now hurry up offense for Chesney and company. As Hardwood with the football, or excuse me, in motion, they're going to get it to Burnell, and right up the middle, picks up good yardage, got the first down about the 5-yard line inside the 10, around the 8-yard line, they say.
Down saving tackle made by number 49, Nate Wyatt.
So Chesney is getting the Blackhawks up to the line of scrimmage quickly. And he's going to hand the ball off to Burnell again. And Burnell, is he in? Let's check and see. He's close. Nope. They say he is short.
Pick up about 3 on that one.
So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 6. They're going to come, we're going to hand the ball off, a little counter play, and he is going to be short of the touchdown. It's going to be 3rd down and 3rd and goal from about the 2.
About a 4-yard gain on that one. Was that Burnell again had that carry?
Yep.
Okay.
Ball's on the 1-yard line.
1:17, they say the ball's at the 1-yard line. 1:17 to go in the ball game. Let's see if the Blackhawks can get it in. As Chesney back in the shotgun will hand it to Callahan, and he's in for the score. Touchdown Sheridan. And that's an answer. What a good job there by the Blackhawks to answer the score. So 34-19 makes it look a little more respectable, that's for sure. And now the Blackhawks will try to attempt the extra point and see if they can get it to those big yellow poles that you see on your screen. Chesney will be doing the honors. The kick is up, and it is good. And it's 34-20. We'll take a quick timeout. 34-20, the Sheridan Blackhawks score. Down by 14, though, here with 1:04 to go in the ball game. Here at Tri-Central, the Trojans lead. You're listening and watching Sheridan football on Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th, Sheridan.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School. The Sheridan Blackhawks scoring certainly helps the situation, but going to be a little bit too little too late. Here is a little squib kick coming over here to Leininger, and he is going to go down. Leininger, and that is going to be Tri-Central football.
First and 10, Trojans the ball on the 37-yard line.
1 minute to go here in the ball game. (34-20). Tri-Central here at homecoming. A little tougher than I think they thought maybe it should have been, maybe would have been.
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
And victory formation for the Tri-Central Trojans. The Blackhawks will not stop the clock. And that will, they'll still have to snap it a couple more times, as the Blackhawks will just sit there and wait and see what, well, they'll have to snap it at least one more time. They'll wait till they'll get it under that magic 25 seconds and then snap it. And they can do it now. And this will be the last play of the game. Well, that will do it. 34-20, the final score. The Tri-Central Trojans at homecoming will stay undefeated in the conference, and overall 6-0. The Sheridan Blackhawks will fall to 2-4. We'll take a timeout, come back and look at some stats. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Bragg is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Welcome back to Tri-Central High School. Here is the Sheridan Blackhawks, a little dejected, but played very hard tonight, going over to their huddle as they lose here this evening, 34-20, the final score. Coach George Gilbert and Coach Bud Wright at center field. That's
midfield.
At midfield.
You're in baseball mode.
I know. It is September, you know.
It's playoff time for baseball.
It is playoff time for baseball. So midfield, two outstanding coaches, George Gilbert and Bud Wright, as they talking about the legend Bud Wright, with the winningest coach in the state of Indiana, and Coach George Gilbert, known for turning programs around. He did that at Clinton Central and certainly has come around and done that here at Tri-Central, as both teams our both coaches will say goodbye to each other. Coach Bud Wright will go over to his team, and Coach George Gilbert will march off the field to join his team. Well, Steve, let's talk a little bit about the statistics tonight and to see exactly how this game played out. It was a lot closer, I think, than a lot of people thought it was going to be, and it's in this 34-20 loss for Sheridan.
Yep, it was. I think it's closer than what the stats are going to show also, but it was a good game by both teams, and just tonight, Tri-Central showed why they were undefeated. Let's go ahead and start with their stats. A lot of rushing yards and a lot of rushing attempts by Tri-Central. 53 carries for 391 yards on the ground, averaging 7.4 yards a carry. When you can average 7 yards a carry, that's pretty impressive. They had 5 touchdowns on the ground. Leading the way rushing, boy, it was very, very close between Leininger and Smith. So close, it was within 10 yards. Leininger had 20 carries for 160 yards, averaging 8 carries a yard. He had 4 touchdowns, and Dylan Smith had 21 carries for 150 yards, averaging 7.1 yards a carry. They're followed by Cody Colbert, who had 11 carries for 79 yards and 1 touchdown, and Kyle Colbert had 1 carry for 2 yards. Leininger from the air, 1 of 3 passing for 8 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. On the receiving end for that lone reception for the Tri-Central Trojans was Dylan Smith. He had 1 reception for 8 yards, and it was a touchdown. The Trojans were penalized 5 times for 40 yards in the game. They had 15 first downs, and they had 1 fumble, but they recovered that back. Moving to our Sheridan Blackhawks in the losing end tonight, unfortunately. 35, this is rushing stats, 35 carries for 217 yards, averaging 6.2 yards a carry, and they had 2 touchdowns. Leading the way was quarterback Jacob Chesney, 16 carries, 136 yards, and 1 touchdown. Followed by Kenny Burnell, 10 carries for 44 yards. And Joe Callahan had 8 carries for 1 yard and a touchdown. Jacob Chesney, some decent numbers from the air passing. I never thought I would see when a Coach Wright team would have 7 passing attempts, but he was 5 of 7 for 77 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 interception, averaging 15.5 yards a pass. Leading the way on the receiving end of those Chesney passes was Kyle Hardwood. He had 4 receptions, 67 yards, averaging 16.8 yards a reception. And the other lone reception went to Hunter Plew with 1 reception for 10 yards. Our Blackhawks had 7 penalties for 51 yards in the game. They had 12 first downs as a team, and they fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it. And that is your final game stats.
Well, the final score, 34-20. We'll take a timeout, and we may see if Coach Bud Wright will join us tonight. We'll see. We'll check that out here in just a little bit to see if that is the case. But regardless, 34-20, the final score here. We'll take a timeout and come back and talk a little bit more and wrap things up here from Tri-Central.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Well, welcome back here to Tri-Central High School, home of the Trojans. It's homecoming, speaking of home, and Coach Larry Bud Wright coming in here trying to, and the Blackhawks trying to spoil homecoming. And boy, I tell you what, that first half, Bud, I really felt like this was going to be a spoiler. You guys looked really good and played very hard tonight.
Well, I felt like that the first quarter we had a couple of great opportunities, and we just had missed assignments and a couple of screw-ups we just had cost us. A couple of penalties cost us, and that hurt us, and they jumped out. And I was glad to see us come back, and then, you know, it just kind of got away from us. They just ran over us there a little bit that one period, and
right.
I was glad to see us come back though and drive that last touchdown down.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You were able to put another touchdown on the board, 34-20, the final score. Of course, I think some of the one of the turning points, I believe, in that first half, were both teams answered the call tonight. I mean, they scored, you come back and score, you tie it up, they score, you come back, get it within two, you go for that the extra point or the 2-point conversion, you fail there. I thought that was a turning point in the ball game. And then but I tell you, I want to go back to the first half to that touchdown. Wow. What a tremendous play. Jacob Chesney, what an athletic move. Little option. It really was kind of like a triple option. He could run the ball, he could have pitched the ball, or he could, and he finally threw the ball. And he did a great job of finding the open man in Hardwood.
Yeah, that we worked on that play a lot, and it successful there. The corner came up to tackle Jake, and then Jake made the athletic move and threw it out there.
Absolutely.
And you know, it was called play. I mean, that's the way we run it. So, luckily it worked, and
it tied up the ball game 7-7. Of course, Jacob Chesney had a very good ball game. I really was impressed with Kenny Hardwood tonight. He played very hard, and you moved him around. You ran behind him a lot tonight, but you also threw the ball to him tonight.
Yeah, Kyle Hardwood.
Yeah, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Kenny Burnell. So.
Yeah, Kyle came through in really good fashion tonight. I thought that he stepped it up and probably played his best ball game of the year.
Yep.
And you know, he came through. We just got, like I say, we just got to get other guys to step it up, and we just, you know, we just don't have the seniors to get. We got to get some younger kids to step up, and be more leader, and we just got to learn our assignments. You know, you run against an option team, it's assignment football,
right?
And we have too many plays where we came off our assignment trying to make up for somebody else. And just didn't get the job done.
Well, I was very impressed with your defense tonight. I mean, this is an offense that's been running around 400 and some yards a game. I thought you did a very nice job of containing the quarterback, except for the one big breakout play. But overall, you really kept your assignments for a young team.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, we're learning. Let's put it that way. We're learning, and hopefully we don't have much more time. I mean, season's running out here. Hopefully, we're going to have to learn pretty quick the next 2 or 3 ball games, because you know, time's closing in on us.
Well, Coach, I will tell you, we've watched every play of your season so far this year, and I have to say you have improved immensely since that first game against Western Boone. I mean, you really have. I know there's a long way to go, and I know you as a coach you want to see W's on the board, but really you have a lot of improvement. I know there's no moral victories, but there have been some from a young team really maturing before our eyes.
Right. I think the young kids are learning, and they're stepping up. They're just not learning as fast as I'd like them to learn. But when you go against sophomores and freshmen playing against juniors and seniors,
right.
It's tough, and they got to grow up fast. And we're putting them in there. They got to grow. I mean, we've only got 3 seniors on the field tonight, and I don't know. We just got to grow up in the next couple weeks and get ready for tourney.
Well, and it doesn't get any better. You got Tipton next week at Tipton. Tell us a little bit about that. What do you know about Tipton?
I have not seen Tipton at all yet. We'll get the films in the morning, and we'll start breaking it down. They're not in our conference. We don't play any common opponents. So I haven't seen the Tipton at all. I know they got a young ball club also, and I do know they got beat tonight. They got beat like 34-13 or something by Northwestern.
All right.
That really surprised me.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. We have to go to Tipton next week, and we just got to get ready for them, get ourselves prepared.
The Blackhawks, who are the road warriors this year, you've been on the road a lot more than you have been at home so far.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's that's part of the growing experience, and certainly I will say, Coach, hats off to you. You are maturing this team, and they are learning. Maybe not to your speed and to your liking, but they are learning and they're improving each and every Friday night. And so hopefully next week we can maybe pull one out.
I hope so too.
All right, Coach, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck. Coach Bud Wright joining us, and that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. For Steve Martinez and for all of us at Casper Media, and for Coach Larry Bud Wright and the Sheridan Blackhawks, I'm Shan Sheridan. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.